All right, welcome everyone to the squad. Done an episode 0 last fall. We're trying to start this up again. Just a little for fun podcast on Wild Rift and stuff. Working title The Squad. I'm ThePierceJ. I was the Sentinels coach. And let's just jump right into it. Got 4 hosts here tonight. Our first person, you guys just came from his stream, Starting. This man's been at the top of Wild Rift since release. The only American to travel to both international Wild Rift events. Everyone's favorite streamer, you know him, is StartingAllOver.
What up?
Alright, our next member of the squad has recently achieved the highest LP in the world. Mr. 6000 LP, or as he calls himself, the Lulu Impregnator. But many of us know him as Jackie.
Yo, what's good?
Our third member needs no introduction. He's played 2 roles at the highest levels of competition, and most importantly, carried me to Challenger multiple times. Mr. Uwu himself. Mally, are you excited to be here? Yep, that's the enthusiasm we love. Last is MTS.
I was wondering why I was going to get introduced last.
Who still doesn't follow me on Twitter, but still deserves quite the intro as the best top laner in North America, maybe the West, as long as he's not playing Malphite or Rengar. Welcome to the show.
Oh, Rengar's pretty good.
Yeah, Rengar's pretty good, as long as you don't take Smite, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a couple things we want to talk about today. First up, we kind of got a little bit of a competitive scene back in North America. Meals hosted a tournament a couple weeks ago. Just wanted to go over that because that's one of the last kind of things we did and what you guys thought of it. Do we want to see more of that?
I had fun. What about you guys?
I loved it, I heard. It was his favorite tournament he's played in.
Yeah, Mally loved playing in that tournament. Number one.
Hey, Mally?
His thoughts on it.
Yeah, let's hear your thoughts on
it was great.
It was great. Yeah, what was so great about that tournament for you?
What was your favorite part?
Just all of it, you know.
Yeah,
Enjoyed every second.
I really do think it was like a great thing. I'm really happy they did it. I guess we don't have too much to talk about on it. I just wanted to intro that because it's something that a lot of players want, I think. Because playing competitive is something like the highest elo people do, and ranked isn't exactly where people always want it to be. So, Starting, what did you, how did you end up placing the tournament? That wasn't a loaded question, I forget.
The placing I wanted, but it was decently fun.
It was decently fun? Yeah. So we don't have too much, Mally and I have talked about another tournament we'd like to run, so that's why I'm kind of introducing this topic. We want to kind of do a, or at least I want to, and I'm convincing Mally at least, somewhat closer to the in-house sort of idea, but a little bit stricter on people who are in. So maybe an A and a B league, and where I want to say the format I kind of want is something like a 15-person tournament, maybe 3 or 4 games, every now and then. And 15 I think is pretty ideal because you'll get you'll be able to swap up all the matchups and stuff. But then I think the viewers will be able to also. I'd like the 5 people who aren't playing to be in Discord calls, so people can still learn from it and stuff like that. And then, so I think it's a good viewer idea, but then also I think it's a little bit more competitive. Jumping back to the meals tournament, I think one of the problems was that it was a little too inclusive. So I think some people didn't enjoy it as much as they wanted. I'm not leaving much room for questions there, but is that something you guys would like? I know like in-houses usually pops off like the first couple days, but it's hard to like keep it alive, you know?
I'm down. I think if you want to do something like that, probably should. I don't know, like, cause the Meals tournament Discord server, they're reusing the same server for like this new ARAM tournament coming up or whatever, and that's a smart idea because they already, the Discord server is already popular from the tournament, and everyone just types in it all day about Wild Rift stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So might not be a bad idea to like talk with like an admin from there and see if you can use the server as well, instead of having to like advertise around the whole NA community all over again.
Yeah, that's definitely a great server. Like, Kimmy, I think, like, does a lot of that, and she, like, sets up, she's always been, like, a great, like, provide a lot of, like, structural support for Wild Rift. Okay. So that was just a little announcement, because I would like to see the competitive scene, like, heat up a little bit in Wild Rift. We had a patch recently, 4.1. Urgot was released. Has anyone been able to play that yet?
No.
What?
I think he's pretty good actually.
You do? So what are you building on him?
Just the regular top lane stuff.
Okay.
Plus Amaranth,
Amaranth.
obviously.
That was the next thing I wanted to talk about. But what would you just give us a build real quick for Urgot?
Cleaver, Hullbreaker, Death Dance. Hullbreaker if you need it, but if you don't, then you don't build it.
Okay, and then you're
And
doing...
then Amaranth, and then just like GA and stuff.
Okay,
later.
yeah. What are you what are you starting on him? Like in lane and stuff.
That depends on matchup, but I've been like starting E actually. Like just walk into river and meet someone and just E,
E, and then you
because
just...
you just auto win, just run them down.
Okay, okay. And you
But like into like Garen and stuff, they run at you with Q, and then you just take E and you flip them back, and then you just there's like a lot of matchups where you can actually take E.
Okay, so you're actually
But I
liking
feel
him in
like
lane.
yeah, but I feel like people are gonna learn how to play against it.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of that new thing.
Because other
so-
matchups you can start Q and just poke, and then like use the shotgun through the wave to poke even more.
Yeah, so your
It's a
Q
pretty
is
good way
like
to play it too.
the long range slow like armor pen thing.
Yeah.
At least for range champs too. I mean, from an ADC perspective, Urgot seems like a really easy champ to kite. I think Urgot needs like an engaged team comp
Okay.
where they can make use of his ult. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't see how I can like do anything late game.
I just think he's a lane bully and that's it.
Yeah.
But he can also lose lane to like certain stuff, so we have to pick it specifically into stuff.
Have Josh, have you seen any Urgots in your game yet?
I don't remember, but
He just lost with one.
Or you just lost with one?
I just lost to one, but he went 2-7.
He's just so strong he can win when he's 2-7. Is that what are you picking
Yeah.
up what I'm putting down?
I mean, we lost the one that was 1-9 today, I think.
Did we?
Oh
Was that
Yeah.
oh that was our only loss though, right?
yeah, it was the chicken lady, remember?
Oh yeah, true. Okay, then I think the actual big thing though, MTS got to it a second ago, and Jackie and I were talking about this in the pre-show. So I'll kind of hand this off to Jackie, but there's like a new tank item added to this this patch, Amaranths. See if we can pull it up on the screen.
Most broken item ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hullbreaker on release?
It's like it is kind of like Hullbreaker because range champ gets the same like defense as
Yeah.
like, they
that
changed the
does make sense.
Hullbreaker to make it so only melee champs can get the full value.
Yeah.
I could see them doing that.
Yeah,
with
but
it
on
soon.
this item like anyone can get it. So
So once, I mean, this is also a pretty underrated part of it, is like while in combat with enemy champions, gain a stack of endurance, but then once you get endurance, you get 20% tenacity too. So you're getting all these stats, but you're also getting like tenacity, which is actually a pretty hard stat to get. Um, and this increased armor and magic resist isn't just based off this. Like, you have base stats on your character, so you know you'll usually have somewhere between like 30 and 50 base stats, right? So you're getting like almost 80 of each of these for one item. That's crazy. I saw you had a vein screenshot in Discord earlier today, Jackie.
Yeah, and then I queued another game after, played Zeri mid, built Twin Guard's fourth item. I was against a Scion, Tank Scion, he built it, Tank Mundo, he built it. Uh, but I was just like, I don't know, I just 1v9 the game because,
When are you
I
building it on range? Like third or fourth?
yeah, third or fourth is like when you want to get it. Just, I think fourth is ideal because you want to buy your damage first, but it's just ridiculous that it's not no stats or anything are reduced on range characters. So, I mean, theoretically, if range champs build this, then they should outscale the tanks that build it, as long as they're also building like tank shredding items and runes, right? So I just think it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
think,
like Dev Stance, but 3 times more powerful.
yeah, it does magic too now, so it's actually just like way too strong.
Yeah, and I was thinking about it in class this morning, what kind of rune would be good with it. And I think Adaptive Carapace because, I mean, well, at least for me as a ranged character, I'm always gonna be below 50% in a team fight, so I'm getting my Adaptive Carapace procced anyways. So I get 16. You only get one of armor or MR. You don't get both, right? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get like 16 armor, let's say, and then that's increased by 30% from the Amaranth as
Mm-hmm.
well. So it's just like so broken.
And it's all pretty decided. We're gonna call it Amaranth, right? Like,
That's what I call it.
yeah, because, you know.
Seeing it on Riven right now, and if you have G8, Death Dance, and that item, you can get 310 armor.
310 armor.
But that's not even tab ice included.
Yeah, that's actually absurd. I heard you talking to Rohan last night about trying out Amaranth with uh Tank Riven.
Yeah, I mean, I think well, I just won my solo queue game against actual tanks that built it, and they didn't look like they were doing much. But yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna benefit bruisers the most, right? Because bruisers are already like the S tier class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't want I don't want to see Aatrox with it.
yeah. It's just so efficient for what you're getting. And it just feels good when it procs and you get nice and huge. It just you feel bulky and tanky, right?
Like your hand.
Yeah, you're him exactly. Yeah, you're him. Okay. Next up, any other thoughts on Amaranth? Just strong overall, right?
Definitely the best item or tank item out of the 3 new ones that came out, I think.
Mm-hmm. Next up, I wanted to talk about something. It's like a quality of life thing they've done to a couple champions. We have like Alistair and Jace getting like their combos easier to do. So Jace, if he like double casts Q in range form, it like puts the gate in front of him, just to make things easier there. And then Alistair, when you double press W, your knockup goes off like automatically. What are some of your guys' thoughts on this quality of life change here? I know MTS has a little differing opinion from me.
I just think it's not necessary.
I think it's not necessary. So like we were talking before the stream about Jace and like some of the combos you could do.
Yeah, I just think like it makes it way easier to like pull off like harder combos that make the champ like more skilled.
Like what combos?
Like for example, when you melee E on Jace, you swap to range form and then EQ, fast enough to where they're still stunned by the E knockback.
Hmm.
I feel like that's just way too easy now.
Yeah, so you can just double Q instead of having to press a couple buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. I kind of agreed with him when it came to the Jace change, but when you've got champions like Jarvan that are just like built in the game with like his EQ combo to make things easier, I really do agree with this Alistar one personally, because
Was
I
it
think
that hard? Was the Alistar one
Oh,
that hard?
it's hard for support players. They have
Yeah.
a special type of brain.
I see.
He's not
That
played
makes
for a
sense.
reason, even though he's probably like S tier support if played right.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think that this is a great change for Alistar, because I think it just griefs people, especially in low elo. If you like, because if you fuck up the Jace combo, like it's fine, right? Like you do a little less damage, but like if you fuck up the Alistar combo, like you could lose a team fight. So I think it's a great change. So I'm happy with this. I think that like some people are upset about like skill expression, but like I actually play a lot of Alistar myself. I've been playing it a lot lately. They call me the T cow. Right, Mally?
Sure.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah, he agrees. But like I think the skill expression from Alistar doesn't come from like even pressing WQ. It comes from like not pressing Q after W because you want to like knock them into a wall and then combo, or like Q like flash
I
or
feel like
Q
that's
flash.
something that an Alistar that messes up his combo would say. Just saying.
I'm just making excuses. I'm a support player. I'm getting old. My fingers are getting slower. So we just need a little help.
Can't relate.
I think it's just a good change. I don't think it's like taking away that much. I kind of see where MTS is coming from with the Jace thing, but I'm really happy about the Alistar one.
What about the Camille one?
Oh, that was another thing we are gonna bring up. I think the Camille one is a bad change because it actually changed how the character plays.
You can't QQ and lead to trade
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, that is an actual like they took away some skill expression on Camille, like 100%.
Wait, is that a long time ago?
Yeah, but it was still like technically
was
another quality of
quite a
life
bit.
change, right?
I mean, it's not a quality of life change. They're just changing the champ.
I think they did it to make it easier.
Yeah, I
for
thought it
people.
was to make it easier though.
Wait, yeah, they made the champ
Wait.
easier, but not. It's
So-
not a quality of life. They just changed their
We're talking
playstyle
about-
to make it easier.
Dude, as we're talking about this item, like I'm trying out things, and
Uh-huh.
just Hullbreaker alone with that item, just two of them, right? Rabbis or Mercs.
Wait,
Okay.
It's so broken.
Yeah.
yeah.
You literally
Amaranths?
get 200 free armor or
Yeah, that's why on Urgot I just go Cleaver,
Oh my
Hullbreaker,
fucking
Death
god!
Dance,
Why
Amaranth.
did you? Oh god, that sounds insane.
because
Hullbreaker
think about
Amaranth.
think about Hullbreaker, right? It gives you 50 armor MR,
Oh my goodness.
and then you're already so tanky. Then
And
you
then
get the item 2, you get
those
another
champs
50.
should take
That's 100
conditioning.
plus your base stats. and then plus your
Conditioning.
30%. Okay, you're not running conditioning.
This
Okay.
Why
giga
not?
scale, yeah.
Just scale.
Wait, you were talking about Camille Q just now, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Camille, like Q2, how it like automatically went off.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, Molly hated that change, right?
Yeah, it's not good, but it's fine.
Same with
Wait,
MTS.
it just takes skill out of like auto canceling
Yeah.
early
Exactly.
in the game.
I mean, it
understand.
makes it feels fine late game because it makes it just easier in team fights actually. But
Yeah, but like if you're trading, especially in lane or even like clearing the
early
jungle,
game
Yeah.
sucks.
you literally
Factors.
can't cancel
Because
your
literally
autos.
the Q2 the double Q does like more damage faster than like an enhanced. The enhanced Q2 does like nothing. Enhanced
Yeah.
Q early game. So
Um,
the fact that you have to use it is just bad.
so basically, I think there's some good things they can do, but some of them are like mistakes. I think like particularly the Camille one. Maybe the Jace one is a little bit pushing it, but I don't know. I can't think of too many other combos that they can make like way easier without playing like literally playing the character for it. Okay. We have a little bit of a fun activity here. I've created a tier list here. This is so kind of closing things out a little bit. We have maybe this might be a recurring topic here, but it's gonna be like ADC mains, but like you rate like if this is a Caitlyn one trick, you rate like where they'd go on this tier list, right? So it's not necessarily the champion, you know, it's like the player who chooses to one trick it, you know. So how good is an ADC main based off their main, right? So before we start, I think I already finished. So should we move
Come
on?
on,
Should
Pierce.
we move on to the next topic?
Some of us are better than that.
Okay. All right, but I think this is actually a fun activity, and I think ADC players are the worst, so it might be the easiest, but I think it'll be something we can maybe do in the future again.
Okay.
Jack, you seem upset about this.
Poor Rest had to deal with my ADC rants like once a week. I swear, we'd be like getting ready for a scrim or something, and I would just be bitching about ADCs, dude. All right, my funny joke is over. All right, anybody want to start off with anything? Do we have anything that you think is like a carry? When you see this person pick this champion, you think it's gonna be a win out?
Wait, so we're just rating based off like, well, how we think they're gonna do if they play the champ?
Exactly.
It's like if I see this person pick this on my team, what do I think they're gonna do?
Yeah, just like a random.
Yeah,
Like,
like a random.
Yeah,
I see.
I have a
not
very
like
good
anyone
opinion.
good.
I have a good
Okay.
opinion
All right,
about
hit
this
us,
one.
hit us.
First of all, I don't see the ADC champions that I actually get on my team. I need a
Okay.
Karma, I need a Lux. Those are the actual
Shut the
fucking
fuck
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Those
Wait,
are
but
the
that-
actual
that's like
carries.
comp though.
If I'm looking at just ADCs alone, they're all subhuman.
Yeah, we just did that. We just did that.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Wait,
we
What's
did that
wrong
already.
with you?
This is actually.
Add,
Wait,
add
but-
in
this is
Lux,
supposed
add
to
in
be
Karma.
subhuman.
You know, maybe add in Ziggs too, and just put them in the
But like,
carry
what
role.
about like Lucian? Lucian's
The
kind of
carry
Put
higher.
them in the carry role. Oh,
Lucian's
shit.
only good if Lucian's actually decent if you have a duo.
Okay, so let
Yeah,
me.
like if it's like Nami Lucian or like
Yeah,
Lucian,
but if it's just Lucian plus anything, it's not good.
So
just terrible, you know.
So this is the one I was thinking about throughout the week. I'm actually comfortable with my ADC picking. Like if I see like I know we have like a Jinx player in here, but like I
What?
despise when someone picks Jinx in my games, dude.
I think
I would say Varus is like up there.
I
Yeah.
think
Is up
Samira
there?
is up there.
If
Not
you
a
don't
lot of
build
people
AP.
can play Samira.
A lot of them build AP.
Wait, oh, this is actually the wrong thing. This is supposed to be decent. It's a little bit too. Yeah, there we go.
I'd put Draven on carry because some of them are really bad, but like most of them they do okay, and the champ's just like annoying.
Okay, I think that's kind of fair because like I've said the same thing, Mally, right? Like I like when people pick Draven, but you kind of know within 40 seconds whether it's good or not. But in the draft screen, I like when they pick Draven.
I mean, doesn't it depend on if like this ADC is duo or not? Because like, aren't like half of these unplayable without a duo?
I mean we're kind of
Like
just
half of these
assuming-
rely on an enchanter.
Yeah. We're kind of we can kind of go as we go along. Like I think Lucian is in the carry role like if he's duo a little bit, you know.
I mean, like Lucian's fine, but like champs like
Okay, hit
Like
us with the
Jinx.
champ. Jinx, yeah.
doesn't
You know
Jinx
what I hate the
need
most? By the
enchanter?
way, I'm gonna say it.
Wait, don't
Ezreal,
say it.
Caitlyn are actual like the worst players. They
Yes.
don't do damage.
Ezreal
even
players is also in subhuman. These two, you know what? This goes in like giga subhuman when they start mana crystal.
Oh, me and
Oh
DNZ
my
will
God.
not take
Caitlyn.
this slander.
Tell me why I'm playing Riven and I walk up to Caitlyn and she heals me per auto.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Chill, bro. We're getting our
Well,
Caitlyn buff
I
soon.
feel like Jin is. I feel like Jin is down there too.
Jin is
Really?
definitely
I feel
down.
I
like
mean,
Jhin
Jin
is
is just
decent.
useless, but
Yeah.
I mean that's the champ's fault.
I
I
think
feel
Not the
like when
player.
I play with a Jhin and my support leaves the lane, the Jhin doesn't usually die.
that's
Compared
true.
to
That's
every
actually a
other
good
ADC
take.
player.
All the other ADCs they die when you leave the lane. But
Like I
it's
feel
like
like when Jhin is just you leave him alone, like he'll be okay.
Hey,
most of the time.
low key though, the Corkis do pretty decent.
Corkis, okay, I think
Corkis are actually
Like
pretty
you don't
decent.
see
I'm
them.
down to
You
put
don't
an
see them a
average
lot.
decent. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
They at least have the package
Yeah.
section.
Also, they're more like mage players, so they're like not as like doo-doo brained as like
They're mid laners. Pierce,
yeah,
just say it,
as
bro.
ADC players.
I'd honestly put Tristana decent. Like
Yeah, I think that's fair as
I don't know.
well.
I don't know
can
why.
put-
I don't know why, but like
Wait,
a
you
lot
can
of them,
put
they
Tristana as
just do
carry.
okay.
Yeah,
If they have a Lulu or a Yumi, then you can put it as carry.
that is true, dude. The Tristanas that are actually duo. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that we kind of gotta treat this as actual solo queue, okay? Cause like
I'd still put it at least decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trist is fine.
yeah, Trist is fine. Dude, these are subhuman. I won't let it happen. If someone locks in Senna ADC, like legitimate Senna ADC, actual subhuman. You guys know the type, right? Hitting
Not
their
only
Like, I
last
never
hitting
seen
and
they,
stuff.
they add heal in their
Oh,
kit.
yeah.
Like I'm flaming this guy champ select.
And they have heal in their kit. You're right. These guys always have heal, 100%. What do we think about Vayne? Vayne players.
I mean, that needs a duo.
Do they have to be duo? Honestly,
But
Maui
it's
and
a
I.
coin flip though.
Yeah. When we
Yeah,
get a
actually,
Vayne
Vayne
Lulu,
is a coin flip.
when we get Vayne Lulu in our game, we know we've lost. Actually, same with Jinx Lulu. They're just so bad, dude. So what are we thinking? Maybe we do a coin flip instead
Put
of
it in terrible.
Wait, do we do this for coin flip instead?
Sure.
I think terrible's okay.
Dude, unironically, I'm reading Paint's or not Paint Nick's comment, and it's lucky true.
All right, let's see what our boy Nick is saying. Pain is terrible unless it's Pain Wild Rift. Okay, we got a
Hot take.
fanboy.
Hot take.
All right, that's fair though. Wait, so did we want to move Jin up here then, or what do
Oh.
we think?
Nah.
Just dog shit.
I mean, Jin doesn't do anything.
Yeah, dude. They don't
That's
die though. They don't die
That's
though.
the point.
Yeah,
Like,
but they don't do
Yeah,
anything.
but like,
as long as you don't die bot.
It's the
You're
mains we're talking about though. They're dog shit players because they're picking Jin. You know.
Yeah, it's just not good.
I'm gonna try to not get too offended right now.
Like I'm complete. If I see a Jin on the other team, I'm like, nice. I can just kill this guy every single time. It does
Yeah,
no
but-
damage.
Yeah, when has the Jin done anything?
Like this guy's not gonna do anything.
Jin does
He's
not
gonna
do any my HP, nothing.
But guys, you gotta think about it this way: if you have every single ADC carry, right, and you're playing a carry role, like jungle, top, mid, whatever, as long as your ADC doesn't die, you're happy with it. He doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I mean that's true. But like also, if I saw a
Exactly.
Jin on the other team versus like a Vayne or something, I'd rather face a Jin because it's trash.
Dude, you
So,
guys
like, I
think of
just think it's
ADCs
a bad
as
chance.
literal
I'm saying-
pebbles on the
I'm
ground.
saying,
What the
like,
hell?
I'd rather.
Dude, like if I queue into a game and
They
the
got
other
pebble
team has
brains.
like Vayne or Lucian, I'm like, please don't feed him. But if they have Jin, I'm like, okay, even if he gets fed, he's not gonna do anything to me. So I just think it's a bad chance. So it's dog shit.
But it's not
Go
just
ahead
it's not just the champs. It's not just
That's
the
from your
champs though.
perspective.
It's the person behind the phone. You
The
know.
person behind
We're
the phone
judging the
can't do
person
anything
behind the
because his
phone.
champ sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Go
person
ahead and
behind
put
the phone
Zeri.
locked it in.
You know the champs
Yeah,
carry role are like
it's his
giga
fault.
chads. Like they're ego players. They're gonna try to win the lane no matter what.
Dude, I played with a Jin today that it's hard to even explain like how poorly he played. Where did
Yeah,
you want
put
the
Zeri
Jin?
and carry because
Oh,
everyone
man,
and their moms can play it.
win rate on Zeri.
I feel like we
Everyone
need to
can
move him
play
down to the
Zeri.
coin flip. Or even down to the coin flip.
Guys, I've never won with a Zeri on my team.
Sure.
Ever.
I'm the same way, by the way. Zeri
And I
players.
play 16 hours a day, and I'm telling you, I have 2 wins out of 30 on Zeri.
I have to ban Zeri for my team. Like, not because the other team's gonna carry with it.
Why are we saying carry?
Jackie wants this, but I don't know, dude.
No, I mean maybe not after the nerf, but I mean, I feel like everyone can just play Zeri. Like they
Yeah,
don't.
but-
It's not hard for anyone.
You're not the average ADC players. You have fingers. You have 2 working eyes. You passed
I'm
the
thinking
4th
of, like,
grade. You
Master
finished the
Class.
4th grade. Most of these guys have not yet finished 4th grade. I swear to God.
I mean, my opinion is carry. I don't know about the others.
Okay. All right, so we've got
Fine.
one
We can let
carry.
Jackie.
The rest of us think subhuman, right? Oh,
Varus is definitely subhuman because they all just build AP for some reason.
that's
Dude, I
true.
know.
That's
Oh my-
true.
Every random
dude.
Varus just builds AP for
Actually
no reason.
true.
There's-
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
they see 4 AD or something, and they're like, "Oh, it's my obligation to go for AP."
Like, I don't understand.
Like, no one's gonna go
Like,
AP.
something's
I'm
mentally
going
wrong
AP.
with them. It's
Oh
every single time.
God.
Like a legitimate solo queue Varus is going AP.
Yo, put Zaya
Amazing.
players in dog shit.
And not
Just
only
do
that, they
it.
go AP. They go lethal tempo AP.
Yeah, I had a Mana Moon AP Varus today. Or yesterday.
Oh, I had a Varus go Seraph, then sold it for Manamune after he completed Seraph.
Wait, yeah.
Like,
Thanks.
what? I honestly think those Samira players or Samira that play Samira,
I think Samira is good, actually.
like people that play Samira are good.
Especially if
I'll-
they're solo
I'll
queue,
agree
because
with that.
most of the time you solo queue, you end up with like a tank support. And Samira with like an engage support is actually good.
But I feel like if you can play Samira, it's like
Is that all the bad players are way too scared to even pick Samira.
yeah.
That's,
I feel
that's
like
actually a
people
good
that can
point.
play Samira are the only people that actually play.
Whoa,
Samira.
what happened?
Like
I
There's,
wanted
like,
to add
doubles.
another Varus, but I fucked up.
another variant.
Oh,
Wait, whoa.
okay, we did a big fuck
Oh.
up there. Oh no.
We're gonna add another 17?
Oh god. What have I done? Alright, we're fine. Okay, so we said Lucian's up here, right? Jin,
Zeri's up there.
we put him in dog shit. Oh, my brain is fucked up. Okay. Okay, so what about the reason I did this though is what do you think about like AD Varus players? Or do they exist?
I don't know if they exist. I haven't seen one in a long time.
You should have.
And I would still put them in
I
subhuman.
think Yasuo, who plays ADC in my team, are usually decent.
Said Yasuo?
They're like rare. Yeah.
Yasuo ADC?
Yeah, people who plays Yasuo in my game.
You're
ADC.
tripping, bro.
You're
I've
just
never
a
seen
you're
that.
a you're a Levmon
They're-
fanboy. You're
like-
a Levmon
like-
fanboy, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Whenever I see a Lemon or when he plays ADC Yasuo, it makes it look so good. But when I have Yasuo ADC in my team, it's like it's decent.
Oh. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had one. I'm being honest.
I'll tell you the most useless ADC. Okay, Zaya, Caitlyn. Wait, is Ashe not in this list?
Oh, she's not.
Ash is not.
Dang,
What the
Ash,
hell,
Ash or
Pierce?
carry champs. Ash or legit carry players.
No.
Yes, Ash mains are
Okay.
carries, dude.
Well,
You
Ash
just
is
called
good.
W time a carry.
No, he's not an ADC player. He's not an ADC player, dude.
Yo,
Wait, we're talking about Ash mains.
why are you flaming W time?
Dude, oh, we could have a whole segment on W time, dude. Holy
'Cause
Moses.
they've been W
Were-
timed too many
Were you
times.
there in my stream when he played like Malphite support for me or some shit?
No, Mally and I get him once a day. Minimum.
He
Minimum,
takes,
dude.
He takes Yumi summoner spells on Malphite.
No, he does it on Ash too, bro. Wait, so can I just not get rid of these?
Rush is the stoneplay Ash.
This dude, yeah, have you guys seen the gluttonous stoneplay before any item? This is real.
I seriously don't know how he got challenger. He's like the living. He's like the final proof of just like coin flipping your way up to challenger. He's the only one that can do it.
Oh, that's cap. Have you met Warchild?
Hey, Warchild's another one, dude. Actually.
You haven't seen Warchild, Jackie.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
423 games, 53% win rate, 0 MVPs, 0 A ratings, like 2 S ratings. and he's 53% Grandmaster with a 0.9 KDA.
We have, I'm pretty sure we have like at least minimum 15,000 Grandmasters. I think on PC League you're only allowed to have 1,000 at a time.
So I heard
Oh, they're changing it though.
yeah, I heard they're changing it to there's actually an actual like there's going to be a specific number of Grandmasters, like just like there are challengers right now.
And that's not gonna change your like experience playing. It's just gonna mean there's less Grandmasters.
Oh yeah, someone commented and reminded me, the next Wilder season they're adding 20 marks to each like GM and Chow. Do you guys think that's gonna change anything or?
That alone wouldn't, but the change I think we've heard about is the specific number of people in each category.
Oh, that's not gonna affect your matchmaking.
Oh,
Like
your
your quality of-
matchmaking? Oh no. Matchmaking's fucked, dude. Josh Menke.
But he's not on the team anymore. You can't say that.
Yeah, well,
Thank God.
there's a reason you left, right?
Yeah. Couldn't put out the fire, so he just left it.
Actually, I miss you, Josh Menke. You got me 6 KLP by fucking up that one season. I miss you, bro. Come back.
Oh shit. Okay, so before we move on though, we've got I think 2 more. We've got MF and
Oh, there's
Kaisa.
3 viruses.
Yeah, there's so many, dude. There's just too many, dude. What about Kaisa and MF?
I think MF players subhuman. Kaisa is in the same tier as Jin for me. Like they're not gonna do anything, but
Really? Oh, actually,
no, yes.
after the
Kaisa
today,
players are so useless. They're so useless. I
Yeah.
hate them.
Dude, the thing about Kaisa players is they're playing a good champ, but they somehow become useless. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
dude.
That champion you need to be like decent mechanics to play
you know
well.
what's crazy? I'd rather have a Lux than all of these ADCs.
Yeah, because
Like-
they're a mid laner. That's why you want them.
Put like 5 more tier lists above the carry role and then add Lux.
problem
on
is
top of
like
that.
the people in like Master GM, even some challengers, if they see like a Lux carry, they like cry.
Yeah.
Or a Lux
Dude,
ADC,
when I played against the
they
Lux
don't
and
know.
Emerald, they just auto aim and I get hit by everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
I mean, Luxie isn't quite as long as like PC, but it's still like super long and like pretty unavoidable. If you're in
It's
range.
faster though.
It's faster, yeah.
And Bolt kind of goes cross map.
Alright, so I need to do some quality assurance on the next tier list, but how are we feeling about this? My only one is
Where
this Zarya up here, dude. This was placed by an ADC player, you know?
Can we do predictions of where Twitch is gonna be?
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well, do we think he's gonna be played
Probably
like
not
ADC
good.
or support? yeah.
You would say that about any ADC.
Wait, what? Why would Twitch be good though? Like
I know. Alex
Like,
just
these
got paid
dumbasses
$1
are gonna
I mean, it
fucking
depends on if
invis
it's
for fun.
broken. When it comes out, if it's broken or not. I think the concept of Twitch is really broken. It's one of the only, it's the only ADC that can kind of take on an assassin type of role in the mid game theoretically, and just start plays, engage.
Yeah, but that
But-
doesn't sound good for my ADC to do.
Imagine your ADC
Wait,
saying-
true!
Yeah,
Holy
maybe
shit,
she's starting
Mally!
engaging now.
Doesn't sound very good.
Clicking spray and just to die.
Oh my
An
god.
ADC that has to play like an assassin. That
Wait,
sounds like it's
you
gonna be
want to know an
something
even bigger problem is he's going to be released broken, and that's how they're going to learn him, and they're just going to keep doing that. You know, like 6 months from now, the Twitch mains are going to, like, whatever his ult is or whatever, just do it in the middle of nowhere, you know, because they used to be able to kill.
I'm excited to see the Jackie Yumi Twitch stream on release.
Carry roles
Ooh.
have a dash, kind of. And even though Ezreal's E is kind of like a whatever, like the carry roles actually have a escape.
Okay, that's a good point, kind of. These guys up here, they're actually mobile.
They have like a meeting way of running around. The others, if you're fucked, you're fucked.
Except apparently Ezreal just doesn't know how to use his dash.
Well, same
I
with
mean,
Caitlyn.
Ezreal knows how to use their dash forward.
Alright, so
true, it's
if
too
there's
true.
any Jin mains watching, step it up. We gotta prove them wrong.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
I don't
Okay.
think you can just
Jackie,
because the
like I'm
champ is
controlling
not good
myself
enough.
trying to talk to an ADC player.
Okay, Josh. Okay.
okay. Okay, we didn't put Ash in here. So what do you guys actually think about Ash? If you besides W time,
Probably dog shit.
probably dog shit. Okay, yeah. Except the one you
Pierce
played,
is
right?
really upset about
Except the
this
one you
because
Really?
he
played.
plays
I feel
Ash.
like
Just
Ash
from my
players are-
experience.
Just
Playing
from
Ash
your
players.
experience, alright, you're muted and kicked.
All right.
No longer
Okay, if we're
welcome
talking about
here.
experiences, I feel like 100% of the Ash arrow lands on me wherever
Yeah.
I go.
Yeah.
No matter where I
We're
am on the map.
fanboys. We're fanboys.
Because you're always going against the Twinks.
But the Twinks are pretty fucking good at it. So, and that's the only Ash I see in rank.
Okay. Alright.
You haven't seen W time?
You haven't seen
W
the
time, but
Pierce
he's
J?
not a-
You haven't seen the Pierce J?
I've seen the ThePierceJ too. Like this guy's pressing E on me in my jungle. It's annoying me too. Like it doesn't even do anything.
Vision, baby. Alright, so dog shit. I think that's kind of fair. If I see it, I think it's kind of similar to the Jin. Like, they don't die as much, you know, because they're not trying to, like, do too much, right?
I've seen some Ashes die
Yeah.
quite a few times.
Yeah. I mean, W time taints the Ash name and it makes me sad. Ugh. Because Ash players are just Giga Chads, technically, but all you guys are thinking about is W time. Okay. Can kind of close out here with maybe some viewer questions. We should be doing some of these. I think this tier list idea was fun, and I think it can be like funner for some. I think even more fun for the other roles, but it's just the first one I did because I just always bitch about ADC players and how they're mutants. But any questions from the chat for our beautiful panelists?
Is that what we're called, panelists?
Kind of, maybe. I don't know. Any things you guys have? Thoughts?
Wait, do you guys think Twitch will be played AP?
Dude, I think he will, cause I saw the trailer, the little clips of Twitch. The base poison ticking. That's like a lot more than on PC. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
It looked like it, so I mean, either way, I'm pretty sure they're gonna play him AP, and that would actually be pretty good.
I'm down to play him
It'll be an
support.
APC.
See though, this tier
Oh,
list is way
God.
too nice for ADC players.
We're trying to be, nice though.
We're like being relative though. To, like,
wait.
the
My joke
ADCs.
at the start is the actual
It's
tier
very
list.
nice though. Like
It's very nice.
You know what?
if this was my tier list, I would put every single thing at subhuman. Maybe lower than that.
I would put
Or-
everything subhuman except Lucian.
I'd put everything subhuman besides like Samira. I think.
I think
Bruh.
Samir and Lucian, yeah, everything below Samir and Lucian is pretty subhuman in my opinion. But
Anytime I see a Zeri in my team, I just want to get their phone and just fucking throw it.
Vayne players are. The thing about this tier is like, I would say Corki's actually decent. I think Corki actually fits in the decent category. But like Zeri, Triss players, just grief, dude. Actually,
The problem is they always have a Lulu.
yeah, they always have
And,
a Lulu. The thing is, these guys are like actually really subhuman, and then these are like decent subhumans, coin flip subhumans, dog shit subhumans. You know, right, Jackie?
I can't
He's
really,
right,
bro.
I can't defend my ADC players here right now.
The other
I'm
thing
losing
is,
the
these are
case.
still also carry subhumans too. Like actually, the whole tier list is subhumans. They're ADC players, right?
All right, DNZO, me and you, we gotta lead the way for our bot lane boys.
I mean, Jackie,
not
didn't
many
Tristana last night leave a Nexus at 6 HP?
Oh my God! True.
Yo,
True.
What happened there?
It wasn't just him. 3 of our teammates didn't want to hit it, bro.
Yeah. But he dashed for the inhib. He could have dashed on the core, you know?
Yeah, unlucky.
Just ADC brain.
They got
now.
nervous.
Okay. Nick wants to rehash the how is making champion press one button twice instead of two once reducing skill. I mean, I think we kind of talked about that. Like, I think it's just a good. I think the Jace one reduces skill, but the Alistair one, like, it literally griefs people. That's why I think it shouldn't happen. So.
Well, I guess we put it that way. If the Jace one greases people too.
I mean, it does, yeah.
Like if you're playing against like a flat Jace,
Yeah, true.
like yeah, he might just be just queuing without his E.
Yeah, actually, a really good point. Yeah. Zio says, "Why are bots ranking the best role in the game?" Okay. Like I said, they haven't passed 4th grade yet. No reading comprehension. He's not quite sure what he's writing there. No problem. Jackie, can you translate the 3rd grade chat for us, please?
I'm good. I'm gonna go play ranked.
Okay. Well, I had fun, guys. I would like to do this more often, so we will see if we're doing it like on a weekly basis or like a bi-weekly thing. Any closing thoughts from anyone before we sign out?
Can we get a ooh from Molly?
Yeah, let's get an uwu from Molly. That's how we'll close out these episodes. We'll wait.
Nah.
Uwu.
We'll wait.
Unlucky.
It's
Maybe
fine.
next episode.
Maybe
Next time.
episode.
Oh, we
Yep.
can wait.
All right, next episode. We can wait. Okay. All right, thanks, guys. See ya.